In this day and age, we are overwhelmed with information, and with this increase of access to information comes an increase of access to pornography. For some Americans, this can prove to be too much and lead to a real addiction. Their fantasies can quickly turn their real lives into a full-blown nightmare.
Hi, I'm Ed Keegan, standing here at ground zero in pornography addiction. Recent studies show that our beloved Salt Lake City is ranked #1 with those who struggle with pornography. Now, this could be your family, friends, loved ones, or even a neighbor. A local man shares his own secrets to pornography recovery as he has recovered from his own addiction with those who are still struggling.
Hello, everybody. My name is Stuart, and I'm addicted to pornography.
This is Stuart, a recovering porn addict.
Are we supposed to ignore him? I'm kind of confused.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, because I saw him, like he's here. Like I saw him. Am I supposed to ignore the camera at this point?
Stuart uses his personal story to inspire his group members to move beyond the guilt and shame of pornography use and helps them to take the first steps into recovery.
Why it works is the fact that everyone needs to know that they're not alone. Like the act of masturbation, it's a lonely, lonely, lonely road. Look in a group of people. Look left, look right. There's someone else that's struggling with an addiction. I've hit rock bottom over 3 times and was able to come to recovery. Like I said, when I was a small child, I was left home alone with nothing to entertain myself but piles and piles of pornography. I made houses out of them. At one time in my life, I had no friends. I had no money. I was masturbating so much that I did not go to work. So I was destitute. Destitute? Is that a word? I was destitute, and I started eating my pornography.
All members of Stuart's group have experienced their own rock bottom.
My doctor tells me it's caused by injuries sustained to the muscular nervous systems, which can be caused by repetitive tasks, forceful exertions, mechanical compressions, and or sustained awkward positions. But to tell you the truth, I think it was just about all those.
So who is to blame for this pornographic epidemic that's sweeping our nation? Are the buxom sirens of this industry itself to blame? We went to the source and talked with Teddy Roosevelt, a current adult film star, to find out more.
Well, I mean, not really, because if you think about it, breweries, for example, are not targeted for causing alcoholism, so I don't think it's quite fair to target a porn star or anyone, therefore, in the porn industry for causing porn addiction.
Well, there's nothing embarrassing about pornography. It's a loving, wonderful thing that's needed in our society. It's when you put it above other people that it becomes a problem. Well, the standard meaning is we all come in, we all usually sit in a circle so we know that we're all on the same level and we can look each other in the eye. We state with an affirmation, hello, my name is Stuart and I am addicted to pornography. We usually move on to maybe talking about how their week was difficult. We don't like to stay away from trigger words. Sometimes I like to go do some personal exercises that I developed that helped me. The power stretch. Whenever you're feeling aroused, you want to make your whole body feel that. Not just your erection, you want to be a human erection. 2, 3, and we're released. Excellent, excellent. And it leads to a very fulfilling day. People walked away crying in tears of just understanding that they're not alone. The next thing I like to do is I call the potty dance. When I think of something that's arousing me, I just cut it off.
But not everyone agrees with his unorthodox style of treatment.
Sure, they're happier and they report being healthier and having that connection. And it seems that they stop using pornography. However, that's not backed up by any empirical data or statistical analysis, so I don't think that it does work. Ed?
I sat down with Dr. Jed Pinkerton, a pioneer in research and treatment of sexual addictions.
It's where I combine technology with neuropsychology, bring them together for ultra technology, and then I'm able to free them from their pornographic prison. We send a microelectrode comfortably up the urethra. It sits there until they are given pornographic stimulus, and then if it senses any kind of response sexually, then gives the patient a shock or a jolt, then sends a message back up the spinal column and into the brain, and in layman's terms says, "Ow, stop," and they do. They just stop doing it.
There's been scientific research on different studies that may work even better than this. What are your thoughts? Could you explain a little bit?
No, it's just bull.
What's upset you?
Well, first of all, you had some asshole in here talking about electrodes up your urethra or whatever the fuck you want to say. That's disgusting. Sorry, I really am sorry.
No matter what treatment method is chosen, the road to recovery is rocky. Some of Stuart's group members are taking the first steps into living their new lives.
Well, now that I found God and my fiance, I'm trying to better my situation, better my life. But I'm trying to branch out of that. I'm trying to find a new me.
But we had a certain actor of mainstream caliber start coming to our meetings. He was known to masturbate at all times. And he came to me at the end and gave me the biggest hug and said, "Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done." And I know I'm doing good things. Good things are coming out of horrible, horrible addiction.
If you or somebody you know is struggling with this serious problem, Stuart's message is clear.
I want them to know that they're not alone, and that's what I'm here.